So today beta we are going to start with debentures. Equity shares, preference shares we have done. Now we are going to start the debentures. Debentures are an important source of long-term and medium-term finance. Debenture holders are the lenders of the company. Debenture issued under the seal of company is a written document of the acceptance of loan. If we are selling the debenture, that means we are taking loan from the public. It refers to the loan to the company by the debenture holders on which they receive a fixed rate of interest. Company is taking loan from debenture holders, and on that loan they have to give a certain rate of interest, fixed rate of interest they have to give to them. Whether the company earns the profit or not, this interest will be paid off. Okay. So debentures are just like a loan document. That company has taken a loan from the public, and on that loan they have to pay a fixed rate of interest. Now what are the main types of debentures? First is bache bearer debentures. Those debentures which can be transferred through delivery. Means if it is with you, it's yours, and if it is with me, it's mine. If I have gifted to someone, my friend, so it's his. So those debentures which can be transferred through delivery are called bearer debentures. The company keeps no record of such debenture holders. Interest due on these debenture is paid through the coupons attached with them. So these are a kind of debentures. The person who is having, who is bearing, is the owner of the debenture, and company is not keeping any record of such type of debentures. Second is bache registered debentures. Those debentures which are transferred on prior information to the office of the company are called registered debentures. Name and debenture holders, name of the debenture holder are entered in the debenture register. Payment of interest and repayment of principal are made only to those debenture holders whose name exists in the register. Whose name is entered in the register, he will get the money back and interest. Okay, bache. No registered. If not registered, it is a bearer debenture. If it is registered, then it is a registered debenture. Third type is redeemable debentures. Those debentures whose principal amount is repaid by the company after a certain period are called redeemable debentures. Almost all debentures are of redeemable nature. Irredeemable debentures, those debentures whose principal amount is not repaid by the company during its lifetime are called irredeemable debentures. Their payment is possible only when the company is wound up. If company is closing down, then only these debentures payment will be made, otherwise no. Then bache convertible debentures, when the debenture holders are given an option to get them converted into shares. Those who have been given an option to convert them into share is called convertible debentures. Then bache secured debentures, those debentures which are issued by the company on the security of its assets is called secured debenture. If the company fails to repay the amount of debentures, then the holders of such debentures have the right to recover their amount by disposing of the assets mortized. Means these are issued along with the security of any asset. If the amount will not be repaid to debenture holders, then what debenture holders will do? They will sell off our mortgaged asset. Unsecured debentures, those debentures against which no assets of the company are mortgaged, are called unsecured debentures. So these are the main types of debentures. Redeemable means after a certain period of time company will repay the debentures. Irredeemable means never in the lifetime company will return. Convertible means it can be converted into shares. And secured means against the security of any asset, and unsecured means no asset has been given away by the company as security. So now what are the main advantages of debentures? Debentures are loan documents. They are a kind of loan for the company. Investors, permanent and regular income. Fixed interest they will get. Payment of interest will be made irrespective of profit or loss. If profit is there, then even in case of loss, the interest will be paid to the debenture holders. More safe investment. Debentures are usually issued against the security of company's assets, so they are very safe. More liquidity. Debentures can be easily sold as against the shares. Risk of conversion. Right of conversion. Convertible debentures carry the right of conversion into shares. In such a situation, the debenture holder become the owner of the company by converting the debentures into equity shares. Investor will have regular income, his investment will be safe, his investment is more liquid, anytime it can be converted into cash, and right of conversion. If it is convertible debenture, then he can become the owner of the company. Then what advantages a company is having while issuing debentures? No interference in managerial activity. Because they don't have any right to interfere in managerial activity, equity shares have the right. Debenture holders are not having any right. Cheap source of finance. Their interest is almost at less percentage of interest. Tax advantage. Whatever they are earning now, after deducting interest, tax will be paid on that amount. Net profit after interest, tax will be charged. This is not available in dividend case. Maximum income to equity shareholders. A little amount will be given as interest to the debenture holders, and a lot of profit will be remained for equity shareholders. For a company, there will be no interference in managerial activities by the debenture holders. Cheap source of finance, their interest rate is less always. Tax advantage, this is interest will be deducted from the profit before giving the tax. It will reduce the profit. And maximum income to equity shareholders. Just little part of profit will be given to debenture holders as interest, and maximum will be given to equity shareholders as dividend. Two more advantages. Then better financial source during depression. During depression, people hesitate to invest in shares. Under these circumstances, debentures are the best source of obtaining finance. Flexibility in capital structure. By issuing redeemable debentures, the company can make its capital structure flexible. Anytime they can change, they can redeem the debentures, or they can issue the debenture and they can change their capital structure. Okay bache, now there are some limitations of the debentures. Both investors and companies have their limitations. First is less income. They will be paid regular income in the form of interest, but their interest rate is always low. No participation in management. They do not have a right to vote in the meetings. Okay. And companies limitations, fixed burden. They have to make the payment of interest whether there is profit or loss. Legal action possible if they are not able, if company is not able to pay the interest or repay the debentures amount, pay principal amount of loan, then debenture holders have a legal right to get their money back. Then loss of goodwill due to claims on asset. If debenture holders will claim their asset in the court that we want to sell the mortgaged asset and we want our money back, then it will be harmful for the goodwill of the company. Image of the company will be spoiled. Then what is the difference between debentures and shares? Relation with the company. Debenture holders are the creditors of the company and shareholders are the owners of the company. Consideration. Interest will be paid to debenture holders, dividend will be paid to shareholders. Participation in management. No right for debenture holders, full right for equity shareholders. Refund of capital. Except irredeemable, every debentures are redeemed by the company after a specified time. But no, it is also not there in the case of shares. No money will be refunded during the lifetime except redeemable preference shares. Tax advantage, interest will be deducted, tax advantage is allowed. Here there is no tax advantage. Sequence of refund. Firstly, they will be getting payment. Then after all, last of all shares will get the payment in dividend and in refund of money also. This was debenture बच्चे. Next source of long-term finance is plucking back of profits or retained profits. What is this? It refers to that portion of net profit which is not distributed among shareholders as dividend but retained in the business for use in future. We are earning a lot of money and we are not spending every single penny. We are saving for future. We are not distributing as dividend. We are saving for future. That is our plucking back of profits. We are retaining our own profits. We are not utilizing it right now. What are the advantages of plucking back of profits? Cheapest source of finance. Whenever you need money, you can just withdraw your own money. No interest have to be paid on them. Safety from trade cycles. Safety from trade cycles. There are many ups and downs in the business. The amount lying in general reserve protects the company from the bad effects of these ups and downs. If you are having your own funds, you have some reserves, then it will save you to face the ups and downs in the business. Stable dividend policy. A company can adopt the policy of stable dividend on the strength of general reserves. But if in any year they are not able to give the dividend, then they can utilize this retained earnings to give away as dividend just to protect their image. Easy expansion of company. If they are having their own funds, they can easily expand their company. Increase in the value of shares. If their financial position is strong enough, then their value of shares will be strong in the market. It will be increased. Then increase in capital formation. More the savings of the country are invested, greater is the volume of capital formation. More and more people will invest in the company's capital, more capital will be formed for the company. But there are some limitations also. Danger of monopoly. A company's financial position gets strengthened when it accumulates large amounts of undistributed profits in the form of general reserves. So, their position will be very strong. Such companies develop quickly and after some time assume the form of monopoly. They become the monopoly suppliers of the same goods if their financial position is very strong. Danger of overcapitalization. If you have saved a lot of money, na, this is a danger of overcapitalization because your profit will less, investment will be more. Possibility of loss to shareholders. The General Reserve Fund is built by paying a low rate of dividend to the shareholders. If the reserves so accumulated are not used properly, the shareholder stands to lose. If their money will not be used properly, they will be